Before you can retrieve the IP of the ATA, you will need to ensure the following is completed. A handset is connected to the phone 1 port on the ATA. The power is connected to the ATA, and the power icon is lit. An Ethernet cable is connected from your router to the ATA, and the internet light is lit. If need be, you can temporarily connect your computer to the SPA122's LAN port to configure it. To retrieve the IP, pick up the handset and, if required, open a line. Dial *******. At the voice prompt menu, enter 210#. The phone will read back the IP address of the base, which can be entered into a browser to access the configuration. Now you have access to the ATA web portal, and I'm going to assume you also have access to the SIPTalk portal. Once logged into the portal, go to the Services section. Find the extension that you will be registering this device to, and click the Manage button. If the extension isn't activated yet, you will need to activate it now. If the password isn't visible on the screen, click the link to generate a new password. Acknowledge that we can only show the password once, and when the screen refreshes, you'll see the information you need to enter into the ATA. Now we're ready to start using that information to configure the device. You can copy the SIP hostname now, and then we'll head across to the device configuration screen. When you first logged into the ATA, you'll be on the Quick Setup screen. Let's configure line 1 on there. Paste the SIP hostname into the proxy field in line 1. Then head back to the portal and copy the extension. Bring that back to the device screen and paste it in both the display name and user ID fields. And now, we get the password and paste it into the password field. Then submit the changes, and the device should register to your extension. There are a couple of important settings that aren't configured when using the Quick Setup, so I'm going to also show you how to configure the line directly and set those options. Ensure the line is enabled. Change NAT mapping enable to yes. And change NAT keep alive enable to yes. There are several transport options available. UDP is the standard, but we recommend using TLS if your device supports it. If you have issues registering when using TLS, change back to UDP and try again. When setting TLS, you must also change the SIP port to 5061. It should stay on 5060 for both UDP and TCP. Now we need the extension details. Go back to the portal and copy the SIP hostname. And paste it in the proxy field. Now change the Register Expires option to 180. Then copy the extension number from the portal, and paste it into the display name and user ID fields. Lastly, we copy the password and paste it into the password field. The codecs can affect audio quality. G711A is standard phone line quality, but it can use a bit more bandwidth. If you have a good quality internet connection, it will be the best codec to use. If you have a lesser quality internet connection, perhaps try using the G729 codec. It will still be a decent quality call but will use less bandwidth. The dial plan is also an important part of the configuration on Cisco devices. If you've bought the device from an Australian supplier, the default dial plan should be fine. Now we're ready to submit the changes, and your device should register to the extension. If you have any problems with this setup, or need assistance, please call us on 131454 or send an email to support@siptalk.com.au. Thanks for watching.